Hi, everybody. My name is Alasia, and I am presenting some basic information on molds. So, molds are essentially clusters of organisms that normally appear in moist areas. A common mold in the household found is Aspergillus. So, within the home, mold can be found in showers, vents, windows, ceiling tiles, carpet, wood, really anything that can hold moisture. Um, Mold allergies are typically associated with symptoms of sneezing, runny nose, cough, itchy eyes, watery eyes, etc. Some complications associated with mold exposure can include mold-induced asthma, allergic fungal sinusitis, allergic bronchopulmonary aspergillosis, and hypersensitivity pneumonitis. So and then also those with asthma can experience enhanced symptoms such as coughing, wheezing, shortness of breath, and chest tightness. So who's at risk for mold exposure? Really anybody can be at risk, but those with certain conditions such as asthma, mold allergies, immunocompromised individuals, or people with chronic lung disease, those are the prime people that are going to experience the worst symptoms from mold exposure. Other people that can experience symptoms or just mold exposure in general, or are more likely to be exposed are those that are living or working within conditions that are humid, with poor ventilation, those with history of asthma and allergies, family history of asthma and allergies, and employees of an occupation that's constantly exposed to mold. So this can be logging, baking, farming, winemaking, etc. So where should testing take place? So testing for humans, this most likely will take place in a medical clinic. Um, and types of testing can include skin prick tests where they protrude small amounts of substances to see if an allergic reaction occurs, or they can do a blood test, which will measure the response from an immune system based on the amount of immunoglobulin E antibodies in the blood. So, as far as home testing goes, the CDC doesn't really recommend at-home mold testing, or they don't at least provide recommendations for it. Nor do they do routine sampling of molds, and this is because health hazards kind of revolve around a lot of different factors for mold. So, like the type, um, how long you were exposed, and ex any other factor. Um, They also recommend that when the mold is found, that it's promptly removed. And then again, mold can be found in the home, buildings, schools, and places of employment. So when's the infectious window? Typically, mold growth occurs 24 to 48 hours after moisture exposure, such as heavy flooding. It's important to know that even though mold may not be visible after this period of time, then it may still be there. Um, so for households that are exposed to excess moisture, it's ideal for water cleanup to take place within the 24-hour period, since mold starts growing after the 24-hour period. And then individuals who are exposed to mold, the symptoms may not develop from weeks to days, or days to weeks after initial exposure. And again, this is dependent on the type of mold, how long the person was exposed, what the current health state of the individual is, and other factors. So why are molds important to know about? Um, Overall, molds are a common agent that are found all around us. So educating the public on how to control it and providing a basis of understanding just kind of helps create a foundation of its importance, why cleanliness is so important, and the health hazards that are associated to ultimately prevent that from happening. So how can we protect our staff within clinics? Just maintaining cleanliness, education on how to prevent mold and how to handle mold if it does occur, using harsh chemical products for cleaning, and education on how to safely handle those chemical products, not to mix them with certain things, to wear protective equipment, etc. And then prevention steps. So clean up within 24 hours of heavy water. Compromised persons should avoid any moldy environments. And then also healthy people that are commonly exposed to it, such as in their workforce, they should be wearing protective equipment and N95 respirator. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching.